Hey guys, how is everyone today? It's a very gloomy day here in Toronto. It sucks. Ugh, I hate when it rains, especially since today is my 1 year anniversary with my first boyfriend ever. So romantic, I know. So yeah, we're gonna go apple picking today, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. That sucks. Anyway, it's fall, so I decided to do a really nice fall daytime makeup look with some darker reds, a little bit of purple. So if you guys want to see how I get this makeup look, then please keep watching. Alright guys, so we're just going to jump right into it, and I'm going to start off by priming my face with Nivea Men's After Shave Balm. I actually stole this from my brother to give it a whirl and try it out. Nikki Tutorial swears by it, so I thought, why not? It's definitely a cheap alternative to normal primers. So I'm just going to be rubbing that all over my face and focusing on the T-zone areas. Then afterwards, I'm taking my favorite foundation ever, which is Maybelline's Fit Me Foundation in the shade 125 Nude Beige. I just read an article saying that this foundation is one of the best beauty products that actually does what it says it does. So go Maybelline! Except the application process is a nightmare, as you can see. Oh, why is there not a pump? But anyway, just to blend it all in, I'm using a damp beauty blender and just making sure it's giving me a nice coverage all over my face. So then afterwards, I'm taking NYX Conceal, Correct, and Contour palette, and I'm just taking that yellow shade and kind of priming my eyelids and getting rid of the discoloration so that when I put the eyeshadows on, it looks effortless and beautiful and you don't see any of my discoloration on my eyes. So afterwards, I'm taking Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Light, and I'm just putting that on top of the yellow concealer to just cancel out the yellow and just create an effortless base so that I can work consistently with my eyeshadow. And I'm just going to be blending that in with a damp beauty blender, the one that's the original shape, not the eggy shape. Eggy shape? Yeah, okay, that works. And I'm just going to be blending that all in. It looks super white right now, but I'm going to fix that in a minute. So then I'm using the best concealer in the world, Maybelline's Instant Age Rewind Concealer. This is life. Life, life, life. Anyways, I'm just making kind of a triangle under my eyes, and I'm going to be putting that on top of my eyes as well. And I'm just going to be blending that in with a BH Cosmetics foundation brush. Then I'm going in to do some contour, and I'm using a new product. This is NYX HD Concealer Photogenic. High definition concealer in the shade Nutmeg. So I'm just going to be putting that along my cheekbones, just a little dot, or a little line maybe, on my cheekbones, and then I'm going to be dotting that all over my forehead as well, to warm up the face and give me some more definition. By doing it on your forehead, I have a very big forehead. If you haven't noticed, sure you have, but it actually creates the illusion of a smaller forehead. So all about that, if you know what I mean. So I'm just gonna be taking the Eggy Beauty Blender, again still damp, and I'm just gonna be blending that in. I don't want to go too down towards the mouth, just right in the middle of the cheekbone is perfect. And I'm just going to be blending all those dots around my forehead and temples. Then I'm using a highlighter. This is a cream liquid highlighter, and it's NYX Born to Go Liquid Illuminator in the shade Gleam. And I'm just going to be putting that along my temples and my cheekbone, down the bridge of my nose, and on my cupid's bow. I like a powder highlighter a lot better, but unfortunately I left it all at school. So this was my next bet. Or my best bet. Yeah, that works. So I'm just blending it in with the Beauty Blender again and making sure it's all blended on the Cupid's bow. This highlight is perfect. It's very subtle and it's not too overpowering. And for this makeup look, I didn't want anything too overpowering anyway. So now I'm using Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Translucent, Mineral Loose Powder in Translucent Medium. And I'm just taking an eyeshadow brush. This one's by Quo. Oh, never mind. I'm taking a BH Cosmetics brush. This one's the BH Cosmetics 30. Yeah. Except I'm holding it upside down because I'm an embarrassment. And I'm just going to be dabbing that into the powder and setting my under eyes first. This brush is so wonderful for setting under eyes. It's so soft and it was like $4. Thank you BH Cosmetics for making my makeup life. Go on and buy this brush. It is awesome. Now I'm setting the whole face. So I'm using another BH Cosmetics brush. This was in a kit that was about $14. Amazing. And I'm just going to be setting my entire face with this powder. And I might make some weird faces during this video, and it's because I'm watching X on the Beach. It's quite a trashy show, but it just makes life so much better. Anyways, moving on to brows, I'm using my typical Annabelle Brow-to-Go Brow Shaping Kit in the shade Light Medium, and I'm just taking this taupey shade and filling in my brows. And then afterwards, I'll be going in with Marcelle's Accent Eyebrow Crayon in the shade Blondine. Guys, I finally got a full-size one. I've had that mini one for like, oh my god, grade 8. So how long ago was that? Like 6 years ago maybe? Huh, so finally got another one. That shows though, this product lasts you a lifetime. And then with that, I'm just going to be lining the brows. These two products have just done wonders for my brows. You guys have no idea how terrible they were before. I just learned how to do on fleek brows and I've never been happier. So then after that, we're just going to take the spoolie side and just brush them out and make sure they're all together and not doing crazy things. Now we're using this beautiful Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and we're just going to be, can we just take in that big piece of Cypress Umber, the brown shade that's lost, that's broken. Dug my nail into that. I was so upset. Anyways, so we're taking the Tempera shade and just using a flat shadow brush and just putting that on all over the lid to again make sure there's a nice perfect base. And then after, we're taking a fluffy blending brush and we're using Wand Fresco, and I'm just going to be popping that right in the crease. This is a really pretty lilac purple shade. And we're just going to continue to blend. Then I'm using a smaller eyeshadow blending brush, and I'm going in with Red Ochre and just putting that on the what words? What? I'm putting that on the outer crease and on the outer V as well to darken up the look. Then I'm going back with my blending brush and just making sure that it's all cohesive and all blended together. Afterwards, I'm taking a flat shadow brush and taking the Vermeer shade, and I'm putting that all over the inner portion of the lid to just give it some sparkle and shine. And I'm taking a smudge brush, taking the shade Antique Bronze, and again darkening that outer V and the outer crease, and further blending that with the fluffy blending brush. I'm then taking my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Fair, which I showed you guys previously, and I'm just going to make that edge really nice and crisp and take away all the areas that make it look really messy. And I'm just doing that with my damp beauty blender. Then I'm going in with the Physicians Formula Mineral Loose Powder again and just setting setting the concealer and setting that crisp line to make sure it stays put throughout the day. Now I'm taking a smudge brush and taking the shade Venetian Red, and I'm just going to be putting that on the lower lash line to give it a nice pop of color. And continue to blend that and blend the shade that you just put on your lower lash line as well. So we're going to be skipping eyeliner and going just straight to mascara. So for mascara, I'm using Tarte's Tartist, and I'm just going to be putting that all over the lashes and then going with Maybelline's Great Lash Mascara. This is a daytime look, so I didn't want to overpower the lips with having a really intense liner, so I was going to save that for the nighttime when I go out for dinner with my boyfriend. So yeah, just going back and forth between the mascaras until you get the lash look that you like, and then I'm going in with L'Oreal's Voluminous Curved Brush Mascara and just fixing up the outer lashes because I could not get it right, and then putting it on the bottom lashes as well. So, gotta fix the other guy, right? So, woohoo! And it's fixed! Now I have two eyes that look alike. Alright, now we're doing, back to modern renaissance. Okay. Oh, and we're just going to be taking a flat shadow brush and taking Vermeer again, and we're just going to be highlighting the inner corners of the eyes, just for a little pop and to make you look awake and to make your eyes look bigger than they are. And ignore my room. My sister's room is getting renovated, so all her crap's in mine. But I can't believe I forgot to bronze up my face. Like, I was actually amazed. Anyways, for bronzer, I'm using NYX Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder in the shade Sunny. And I'm just going to be putting that right where I put the contour, so right along the cheekbones and right along my forehead. I can't believe I almost forgot bronzer. Like, what is life without bronzer? It's like my favorite beauty product ever. So yeah, just making sure you're as bronzed as you would like to be. Does wonders for the face, doesn't it? And that's a BH Cosmetics brush again, and then we're going to be going in with some blush, and for blush I'm using NYX High Definition blush in the shade Amber, and I'm going to be using this crown brush that I got from my Ipsy bag. I'm just going to be dusting that just above where I put the bronzer to just give me a nice flushed look and give some color to the face. And now we're going in with lips, and for lips, I'm using Revlon's Matte Balm in the shade Sultry. I don't understand why. I use my sister's, so I've never used this before. These are the best ever. They are so matte. They're so comfortable on the lips, like way better than liquid lipstick. Oh my gosh, guys, you have to buy this product. It's amazing. Right after I tried this, I'm like, screw that, I am getting my own. I have to steal my sister's the whole time, but it is just such a beautiful berry color, and it's just absolutely perfect for fall. It doesn't smell weird either, which is what I just tried to figure out. And that's the final look, guys. It's a really subtle fall look, and I just absolutely loved it for picking apples, which is a very fall activity. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you later. Love you guys.